is chapter 6 of The Perfect Couple. The sound of a boom boom draws you into the study. You and Isabel run in and find Benji pointing a boom boom at Tag. Well, Benji, I didn't think you had it in you. I didn't know it was loaded. Greer is glaring at her husband. Benji is crying. Thomas holds Abby against his chest. There's a boom boom hole in the floor where Benji must have misfired. Tag's face is calm but deathly pale. Benji, let me explain. You ruined our family, how could you? Hand me the boom boom, then we can talk. But Benji makes no move to hand over the boom booms. He keeps the boom boom pointed at his father. Benji, put the boom boom down. Give me the boom boom. Have you lost your mind? Give me the boom boom. I'm a future doctor. You take a step towards Benji, extending a hand out. Benji, give me the boom boom before you do something you're gonna regret. His hands shake, but the boom boom remains pointed at Tag. You don't understand, Melissa. He's ruined everything. The door to the study opens. Shooter and Amelia enter. Benji, what the fudge? Oh, my God. Benji, you shot a boom boom. Tell them, Dad. They deserve to know what you did. Tag, this is a family matter. Not now, Greer. Not now, woman. What are you talking about? Tell us what's going on. Everyone shut up or I'm out of here. Just tell us what's going on already. Can someone please explain what the hell did we just walk into? Tell them, Dad. Tell them what you just told. Suddenly, Thomas lunges at Benji, knocking the boom boom out of his hand. Thomas! The boom boom skids across the floor. Shooter is the first to reach it. He picks up the boom boom, unloads it, and places it on the desk. Someone better start talking right fudging now. But no one does. Oh, it must be the affair. That's what Tag revealed to them, and that's why Benji's so upset. Should I tell everyone what I know about the affair because I'm such a freaking yenta before things get any worse? How about you just shut your freaking mouth? I'm keeping my mouth shut. This isn't my secret to reveal. No one's gonna talk? Benji, come on, man. If you're not going to tell them, Dad, then I will. Tag sighs. He looks weathered, exhausted. Fine, Benji, you win. I was having an affair with Merritt. I'm sorry. What the fudge did you just say? I knew you'd like them young, Tag, but not that young. Her face. Amelia storms over to Tag. You disgusting, perverted creep. Ooh, she slaps Tag across the face. Smack! Amelia! Run over and stop her. Slap him again. Slap him again. I'll run over and stop her. You grab Amelia by the shoulders, pulling her away from Tag. Amelia, that's enough. Let me go, Melissa. He deserves a lot worse. The room erupts into chaos. Everyone is yelling over each other. Did you hurt her, Tag? What the hell have you done? You better watch your mouth, Amelia. Thomas, don't speak to her like that. Everyone, please, just stop this. In the chaos, your eyes land on Greer, who stands quietly in the corner. She doesn't look surprised. Has she known about the affair all along? I could call out Greer. I could ask if Greer's okay. I could ask her if she's okay. Or I can say nothing. I'm just going to shut up. I know better than to call out Greer Winbury. A slow clap breaks through the chaos. Everyone stops yelling and turns to Isabel. Bravo, Tag, I must say. You nearly had us all convinced. What are you talking about? You slept with the girl, and then you unalived her, didn't you? It was the only way to keep it a secret. Silence Merritt, and no one finds out about your wretched affair. You have this all wrong. All in the name of protecting your perfect family image. I assume you knew, Greer. Greer takes a threatening step towards Isabel. Get out of my house and do not return. I'll gladly leave you your home after Tag admits to what he's done. Whoa, this is getting nasty. I can side with Isabel, I can defend Tag, or I can remain quiet. I'm going to defend Tag because I think that Merritt and Tag's love might have been real. Enough with the accusations, alright? Tag is here. He can clear this up for us. Tag throws you a grateful look. No problem, Tag. I got you back. Well, Tag, what do you have to say for yourself? All eyes turn to Tag, but you look at... I could look at Shooter, Thomas, Benji, or Abby. I'm gonna look at Abby. Abby leans into Thomas's side. Her face is unreadable. Alright, well, why doesn't she seem the slightest bit fazed? Does she know about this? Or does Abby just have a really good poker face? Na, your poker face. I didn't unalive Merritt. And why the hell should we believe anything you say? Because I loved her more than anything. Bullshit. A flash of confusion passes over Tag's face at Thomas's comment, then quickly disappears. I did love her very much. Prove it. Tag opens a drawer in the desk and pulls out a bundle of papers. What are those? Divorce papers. What the hell, Dad? Amelia grabs the papers and ruffles through them. I gave them to Greer last week. Oh, I was going to leave your mother for her. That's how much I loved Merritt. Holy shit. You are Greer, but her face is an unreadable mask. Tag wanted to divorce Greer from Merritt? Whoa. Whoa. Stick up for Greer. Accuse Greer of hurting Merritt. Stick up for Merritt. I'm just gonna stick up for my friend. Are we all forgetting that Merritt is not here no more? Regardless if Tag loved her, someone in here still hated her enough to do whatever they did to her. Melissa is right. Tag, we're not buying a little sob story here. Someone in here is hiding something. This is so fudged up. Our family is a goddamn lie. Thomas storms out of the room with Abby trailing after him. Thomas is right. I can't believe you hid this from us. Benji leaves too. I don't care how much you loved her, Tag. It was wrong. All of it. Amelia throws the divorce papers in Tag's face and leaves. Shooter goes after her. Without a word, Greer picks up the divorce papers, places them on the desk, and leaves the room. Never a dull moment at Summerland. Isabel walks out, leaving you and Tag alone. I didn't mean for this to happen, Melissa, I swear on it. Tag's broken expression reminds you of a moment you witnessed on your first day here. Do you remember when I walked in on you and Merritt fighting in here before the rehearsal dinner? I remember. I'm guessing it was about this? It was, yes. Merritt was growing impatient. She wanted me to leave Greer. You cut Tag off when another question pops into your pretty little head. Do you know what secret Merritt wanted to tell me before she passed? Tag's face falls. I'm assuming she wanted to tell you about the baby. Yeah, that's what I thought. As you leave the study, your gaze passes over the desk. You notice something. The boom boom is gone. The boom boom is gone. Alone in the hallway, your mind reels from the intensity of what you witnessed. Benji holding a boom boom, Tag admitting to his affair. You can't help but think there's more to the story, more secrets you're missing. What else was said in that meeting? What could Merritt, the person who did this to her, have been revealed? I don't know. I said that sentence really weird. I need to figure out what else is going on here, and fast. I think I should speak with Greer. Greer was the one who excluded me from the meeting. I may as well go right to the source. You find Greer on the beach, looking out at the horizon. She turns to you as you approach, her face unreadable as always. I need to ease into this conversation. I'll start with, I'm so sorry. How are you? Can I help? Can I help? Is there anything I can do to help? No, that isn't. I accepted this fate a long, long time ago. You didn't seem too surprised about Tag's affair. Greer sighs. For a moment, you find yourself feeling bad for her. Merritt isn't Tag's first affair, and I'd be a fool to expect it to be his last. Whoa. Oh, I didn't realize this was a pattern for him. It has been a frustrating constant in our marriage. Oh, I thought he seemed like a flirt, but I never expected it went this far. Men aren't very good at controlling themselves, Melissa. Greer, why do you stay with him? You deserve better than him. Have you remained faithful? What are you doing? Why do you stay with him? She stands up straighter. We're a family. I will not allow anyone, not even Tag, to take that from me. You'd really do anything to keep your family together, huh? Of course. Any mother would. Greer, I have to ask, why did you exclude some of us from the meeting in the study? What else was revealed in there? That meeting pertained to my family, no one else. I think it's more than that, especially with this press conference thing. Well, do tell, Melissa, what is it that you think? You're getting closer to unlocking Greer's secret. I think you've got a plan. I think you do anything for your family. I think you'll incriminate me. I think you'll do anything for your family there, and that scares me, lady. Why? Because I don't know what you're capable of. My loyalties lie with my family, and that will never change. And what about the other people you hurt along the way? Greer simply shrugs. When she speaks, her voice has run cold. All battles have casualties. So, she's going to save her family and not care who else gets hurt. I take it you didn't sign the divorce papers. Of course not. And how did you find out about him and Merritt? The locket Merritt wore. Tag purchased it from a jewelry store in town. Oh, wow, he is an idiot. Men are careless, Melissa. With age, they stop trying to hide their secrets. Now, I must get ready. The press will be arriving shortly. With that, Greer walks back towards Summerland. I have a bad feeling about this. This press conference is going to make everything worse. Melissa! Amelia walks down the beach towards you. Amelia, thank God you're here. I think we need to stop this press conference. I know. That's why I came to find you. What happened? I spoke with Greer. She said something really ominous. What was it? She has a plan for the press conference, one that saves her family. When I asked about the people that might get hurt, she said all battles have casualties. Poop. I bet those casualties are either me, you, or Merritt. I knew she'd have a plan ready to screw us over. Wait, do you think she's going to pin Merritt's, the thing that happened to her, on someone else? That would direct the blame away from her family? I think she's capable of anything. If I've learned anything, it's not to underestimate Greer Winsbury. I don't know what she has planned, but I'm scared to find out. You're right. She's too calculated to not have a plan. Poop. This is bad. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I have to speak with her again. Maybe I can change her mind. 'Cause big hair don't care. Inside, you find Abby in the hallway. Abby, do you know where Greer is? Maybe outside. The reporters are out there setting up. That's where I'm heading. You coming with? In a sec. Abby leaves. You notice the door to the study is cracked open. No one's in there. Maybe I can figure out where the boom boom Benji fired went. We already said it wasn't in there, so like what? Or is it too risky? Do I go speak with Greer? Let's snoop around, I guess. I might never get a chance like this again. Let's snoop, Snoopy. Scooby-Doo is on the case. Inside the study, the room looks pristine. Not a single object is out of place. Where did the boom boom go? You walk towards the desk, but as suspected, the boom boom isn't there, like we already saw. So that means someone must have taken it, hid it. They must have moved it somewhere safe. Someone took it. Someone must have taken it, but why? On Tag's desk is a laptop. It's open, the screen dark. This looks like Greer's. She must have left it in here. Your fingers graze the keyboard, just like, just, and the screen turns on. I just accidentally bump into it. The web browser is open on a Google search. Huh? Looks like Greer was researching the drug oxycodone. You discovered Greer's search history. Evidence found. She is a mystery writer. Maybe this is research for like her next book or something. Commotion from outside breaks the silence. I need to get out there. The press conference is starting any minute. You leave the study and head outside. Reporters, journalists, and cameramen have taken over the driveway. Greer stands off to the side, looking down at her phone. She hasn't started yet. I can still try to fix this. Amelia runs over to you. There you are. I was scared you chickened out. Never. We're in this to the end, girl. You really going to speak with her? I don't have a choice, unless you're going to go talk to her. You walk over to Greer. She puts her phone away as you approach. Melissa, you seem determined. Is there something I can do for you? You can't go through with this press conference. The timing is bad. It interferes with the investigation. You're spreading lies. The timing's bad. Hasn't your family gone through enough today? That's precisely why I'm going through with this. Now more than ever, it's important that we control the narrative. But, Greer, I'm protecting my family and myself. Perhaps you should do the same. What does that mean? Greer sighs. Let me explain this to you plainly. If we set the narrative that Merritt harms herself, then the suspicion shifts away from us. Whoa, wait. You plan on telling the press that Merritt did this to herself? I believe it was, and I have proof. That's impossible, because Merritt didn't hurt herself, unless you know something. Your family did this, or unless she did. Unless you know something. Unless you know something you're not telling the rest of us? Soon enough, everyone will know what I do. If I say nothing, my family, your friends, and you continue to be investigated. Is protecting Merritt's image more important than saving yourself? Teg interrupts, eyeing you both carefully. Greer, they're ready for you. Coming, darling. Teg walks off. Greer pins you beneath her gaze. Greer, I'm begging you, please don't slander Merritt. Think of how this will affect Merritt's family. You're slandering their daughter's name as they grieve. I'm giving her family the answers they desperately need. Greer, please, why won't you listen to me? Perhaps if you had spent more time with me, I would value your opinion. Instead, you opted to spend your time catching rides with Merritt. What the? Don't punish Merritt for my actions. My mind has been made up. Now, if you'll excuse me. Greer walks off. Amelia approaches you, looking like she's going to be sick. So, what's she going to say? She wants to tell the press that Merritt did this to herself. Amelia takes a step back. Her eyes grow wide in disbelief. She's spinning this as a thing that Merritt did to herself? That's her plan. Melissa, please tell me you convinced her not to do this. I really, really tried, but she wouldn't listen to me. Amelia squeezes your hand. I knew it was a long shot. Thanks for trying, Melissa. In the center of the driveway, cameras go off as Greer approaches the reporters. We better go listen. Greer stands tall in front of the group of reporters and cameramen. I wonder what's going to come out of her mouth. Oh, hey, Detective Nick. What are you doing here? Chief sent me over. He has a feeling this may go sideways. I could have predicted that. You don't need tarot cards to predict that. Who in their right mind thought giving Greer Winberry a microphone was a good idea? You don't trust her? I don't trust anyone. Not when it comes to a case like this. But I swear to you, I'll get to the bottom of this. No rich scumbags are ever going to walk again. Not on my watch. Detective Nick looks away. A shadow passes over his face. This case feels personal to him. I wonder what happened in his past. Detective, Is there more about this case you aren't telling me? There's a lot I'm not telling you, Melissa. How come? I'm sorry. I don't think we're close enough for me to confide in you. Oh, right. Of course, I understand. I should have met you on the beach and made out that night. In hindsight, I should have spent more time getting close with Detective Nick. He's definitely a good ally to have. Would have had the camera shutters begin to go off. Sounds like the press conference is starting. I should get closer. Stay safe, Melissa. With his walkie-talkie in hand, Detective Nick walks off. You direct your gaze back at Greer, who commands the crowd. Behind her, Tag, Benji, and Thomas stand like the perfect united front. Shooter and Amelia join you. Even after everything, they still look like the perfect family. I think that's the point. Shh, she's starting. Greer addresses the crowd with a smile, looking as composed as ever. Thank you all for coming on such short notice. As you all know, a great tragedy struck my family yesterday morning. Merritt Monaco, a member of my son's wedding party, is no longer here. The police opt for pointing fingers at my family, but I choose the truth. Merritt was a party girl with a habit of getting herself into trouble. She was mentally unwell, even going as far as sabotaging my son's rehearsal dinner. Beside you, Amelia shakes with rage. What the hell is she talking about? None of that is true. We have to do something, Melissa. I'll get in front of the cameras. I'll use my little body here, my big hair that don't care. I can't stand by and watch this happen. You hurry towards Greer, getting between her and the cameras. Don't listen to her. Everything she's saying is a lie. But Greer addresses to Thomas, who walks over and picks you up in his arms. Oh, his big, strong arms. Wait, hey, put me down. Thomas carries you back over to Shooter and Amelia and shoots you a warning glare. He just picked me up. Pardon the interruption. Like I said, it's been a trying time, and tensions are high. You watch helplessly as Greer continues to spread lies. I urge everyone to see Merritt as passing for what it was, something that she did to herself. Greer produces a sheet of paper. What the hell is that? I found this letter on my kitchen counter the morning that Merritt passed. If you do not trust my judgment, then perhaps you should trust Merritt's own words. Life has gotten too complicated. I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry. The cameras go off when Greer holds the letter up for everyone to see. That's impossible. That can't be real. She wrote that herself. Merritt left a letter. Merritt Monaco was nothing more than a troubled girl who couldn't live with her mistakes. Leave my family alone and let this poor girl rest in... Isabel steps on stage and takes the microphone from Greer's hand. Why is Isabel hijacking Greer's statement? What on earth are you? Isabel's voice rings out loud and clear. Camera flashes go off. If any secret is to be exposed today, it should be yours, Greer. You all have gathered here to trust the words of a liar. Anything this woman says is untrue, and I can prove it. Greer Winbury is a fraud. Her success, her books, her money is mine. Don't you dare. Isabel waves Greer off, now addressing the crowd. You unlocked Greer's secret. My name is Isabel Nallet, and I have been ghostwriting for Greer for the past decade. What? Oh my God. Wait, Greer doesn't write her own books? Do not listen to a word. I have the contracts, emails, and text to prove it. Greer has gotten too far too comfortable in a spotlight that does not belong to her. It's time I receive the recognition I deserve for single-handedly carrying her career. Anything you care to say, Greer? Greer, stunned, staring at Isabel with her mouth agape. It seems I have done the impossible and left Greer Winbury speechless. Isabel shoves the microphone into Greer's hand and walks off, smiling to herself. What the fudge just happened? I think Greer's a fraud. She is a fraud. I'm in shock. Greer takes so much pride in her work. Seems like she should have taken a little less pride in it. And realization draws on you. Wait, if Greer hasn't been writing her own books, then why was she researching oxycodone? Geez, this family is crumbling right before our damn eyes. The reporters and journalists throw question after question at a dazed Greer. I. What do you have to say for yourself, Greer? Are these allegations true? You watch as Greer calculates how to spin this in her favor. Then it happens. She stands up, straight, runs a hand through her perfectly done hair, and smiles. My family is weakened and people view this as a moment to strike. But we have endured worse and we will come out on top every single time. Greer pauses, a calculated smile taking over her face. What does she have up her sleeve? The annual Winburn 4th of July party will be held tomorrow as usual. You're still going through with the party? Of course we are. And until then, there is nothing left to say. Greer walks inside. Her family files in after her. She's fudging believable. After everything, she's still clinging to that squeaky clean image. We have to get inside before they shut us out entirely. You hurry to follow the Winburys into Summerland. Inside, Abby, Thomas, and Benji are gathered in the hallway. The door to Tag's study is shut. You hear him, Greer, and Isabel shouting. Did anyone know about this? We had no idea. Your mom's been playing detective since day one, and turns out even that was an act. Amelia begins walking down the hallway to the living room. Amelia, wait! You go after her. Amelia, talk to me. Talk to me, Amelia. What the hell was that about a letter? Did you know she was going to do that? Obviously not. Wouldn't I have told you? Of course not. She blindsided all of us. There's no way it's real. Greer wrote it herself. I'm sure of it. This was all pre-planned. What do you mean? Merritt is gone, and now all anyone will be talking about is Greer's books. Doesn't it seem a little coincidental to you? You think Greer wanted these secrets leaked to take attention off Merritt? Exactly. Isabel showing up precisely on time, the press conference, all of it. You think Greer is capable of orchestrating all of that? I could say she's not an evil no, I think you're right. She is an evil mastermind. I never thought of that. You might be onto something. I knew you would agree with me. But what's her motive? Why distract everyone from Merritt's passing? The realization hits you. You think Greer did this to Merritt? She had the motive. Get rid of the other woman and keep Tag for herself. With Merritt gone, Greer's image and her family stay safe. Amelia, that's more than possible now that you say it and you lay it out like that. You might be onto something. Think about it. Haven't you seen or heard Greer do something sketchy? Yeah, she has burner phones. No, not that I can remember. Duh. But well, we need to keep an eye on Greer. If I get proof, I'm going to the po-po. You need to get back out there before someone gets sus. What do I do? What do I say? Talk to whoever you can and dig up some dirt on Greer. But play it cool, okay? Don't poke around too much. Okay, sure. We'll talk later. You rejoin everyone in the hallway. Tensions are high. Muffled voices can be heard through the sturdy door. That big, thick, sturdy rich people door. Everyone has separated into groups. I need to see what I can find out about Greer. I'll speak with Benji. The shooter probably. I don't think he's gonna tell me much. Benji. Benji. I should make sure he's okay. Benji lingers near the study door, his face tight in concentration. Hear anything good? Isabel and my mom are speaking over each other. I can't make out a word. Benji leans against the wall, sighing. I always wondered why my mom disliked Isabel so much. I thought it was because she gets flirty with my dad, not because of this. Benji, I have to ask, you really didn't know? Why didn't you try to stop her? Is Greer lying about anything else? If your mom lied about these books, what else could she have lied about? The accusation lingers between you. Benji appears to grow angry. She's still my mother. You shouldn't say that around me. I just mean, she's protective and controlling, but her intentions are always good. He's getting defensive. I should lay off. He's a mama's boy. I don't know what else to say. I'm still in shock. Shocked that your family was capable of this? More so that I never found out or saw this coming. This is a good way to lead into my question about Greer. Benji, do you think there's more your family's hiding? What do you mean? Maybe they know more about the thing that happened to Merritt than they're letting on. Melissa, you can't share these sort of suspicions with me. You're getting closer to unlocking Benji's secret. Just tell me this. Do you think she did this, would you protect your family? Whose side are you really on? Would you protect your family? If your family did do something bad, would you protect them? I don't know. I'd like to think that I'd do what's right. So if you knew they were hiding something, you'd go to the po-po? I think so, yeah. He doesn't seem certain about that. I can't talk about this anymore. You're in way over your head, Melissa. Please be careful. Everyone startles as the door to the study opens. Tag, Isabel, and Greer walk out. Isabel looks smug. What happened in there? As I told the reporters, tomorrow our annual 4th of July party will be held. So, if you'll excuse me, I have many calls to make. If we'll excuse you? We need answers, Greer. He's right, Mom. What's going on? And what was that about a letter? Was it fake? The letter has been sent to the po-po. That is for them to determine. Bullproof. You wrote it yourself. Amelia, please. As for the rest, this is a private matter. Enough with these secrets, Greer. They all have a right to know. If you won't explain yourself, then I will do it for you. Greer's narrowed eyes land on every single person. I think she realizes that she's finally outnumbered. Everyone to the living room. By the time Greer and Isabel finish explaining, the sun has set. So, Isabel has been ghostwriting for you for 10 years. And you've been paying her monthly to keep her mouth shut? Greer nods, clearly unhappy to be airing out her dirty laundry so publicly. When I began missing deadlines, my publisher threatened to let me go. My agent suggested hiring a ghostwriter, and I knew Isabel was in the business. But we thought Isabel was an antique seller. All right, Thomas, she's a little slow. I go by many titles. It keeps things interesting. Well, there you have it. Now, if we can move on. But you were paying Isabel off. With what money? I know you guys are rich, but come on, not that rich. That is no one's concern, Abby. She shut that down quick. Where was Greer getting her money from? But what about this 4th of July party? It should be postponed. Why the urgency? It should be postponed. Why shouldn't it be postponed? As much as I love a party, my thoughts are similar to Melissa. The Winberry name has been dragged through the mud. This party is to present a united front and, well, alter the narrative. But what about those of us that aren't Winburys? Amelia is right. Why are we being roped into protecting your family name? You are being roped in... Oh, sorry. I was doing the French accent. I got distracted. Sorry, guys. You are being roped into nothing. You can simply not attend. I think what Greer's saying is we could all use some semblance of normalcy. I think it's a good idea, too. Agreed. I'll never say no to a Winbury buffet. This is crazy. Look how quickly they all band together. Amelia leans over her to whisper in your ear. The line has been drawn. It's us against them, Melissa. You're right. They're always going to have each other's backs. What are you two whispering about? None of your business. If we wanted you to know, we wouldn't have whispered it. Shooter chuckles. Thomas his nostrils flare. We're all being vulnerable and sharing. You should too. Sure. Since we're all sharing, let's discuss who in here did the bad thing to merit. Whoa, Amelia. This ghostwriting bullshit has taken up enough of our time. My friend is gone, and we're not getting any closer to answers. Thomas scoffed. You think we have answers? Melissa's the one the cops picked up. You were gone for an awfully long time last night, Melissa. Everyone turns to stare at you. Don't be afraid, darling. Excuse me. Mon chéri, we're only curious what that handsome detective asked you. They're all looking at me. What should I do? Share a bit of truth. Keep your mouth shut. Lie. Share a bit of truth. Fine. You all want to know the truth? Amelia told the chief my memories from that night. They were hazy. I did. I was only trying to be honest. You didn't have to explain. I understand. So the chief brought me in for questioning, to ask about it, that's all. I told him what I could, and he let me go because I did nothing wrong. But since you all have your suspicions, so do I. Oh, don't be shy. Tell us. What? Thomas is right. Tell us who you think did this to Merritt. That is enough. I want to hear what Melissa has to say. Don't tell Melissa. All eyes in the room land on you. You squirm under the gaze. Their gaze. Fine, if you're also eager, I think the person who did this to Merritt is... I don't like that they make me have to pick someone here. Because whoever I say, they're going to be mad. Thomas, I'll just say Thomas. That is enough from you. My son had nothing to do with this. He asked my opinion and I gave it to him. Thomas was with me all night. He was taking care of me. Leave it, Abs. This is crazy. Enough, Melissa. Pack your bags and leave my house. Greer has become sus of me. That's funny. She's suspicious of me. What? You're kicking Melissa out for being honest? Mom, this isn't necessary. I will not allow anyone I believe to be untrustworthy to stay in this house. You spend too much time with the chief, and I don't want you staying in my home. I didn't even get to know him. Alright, whatever. Does she somehow know I told the chief that she did this to Merritt? You're kicking me out of Summerland? It's about time. I did nothing wrong. But the beds are so it's about time. It's about time. Living with all of you has been a freaking nightmare. Ha! What a wonderful take. You can check up with me at the $10 Inn, Melissa. Truly, it is a much better option. Those walls don't have ears. Great. Isabel can escort you out. I will escort Melissa out when I am ready to leave. Until then, I believe we could all use a breather. I need fresh air. This house is suffocating. I'm with Amelia on that. Shooter follows Amelia outside. Melissa, want some fresh air? Yes, please. You follow Benji onto the back deck. The cool air is welcoming, filled with the sound of buzzing cicadas. Right? That's how you say it. Benji stands by the fireplace where a gentle flame flickers. You really think my brother hurt Merritt? I don't know. Probably did. I do. In hindsight, I don't. I was trying to serve drama. I mean, I kind of think he did, but I don't know if I want to say that. I'm just gonna say I was trying to serve drama. I only said that to stir up drama. I was hoping someone would get defensive, slip up, and admit something. But I do think he had something to do with that. He's so violent. Good plan, but I don't think it worked in your favor. Yeah, no shit. Who do you think did this to Merritt? I have no idea, Melissa. I don't think anyone here is capable of that. Okay. You look into his eyes and see nothing but brutal honesty. You really see the best in your family no matter what. Isn't that what we're supposed to do? I'm sorry, hold on one second. Oh. Isn't that what we're supposed to do? I mean... Okay, sorry. I think so, but most people don't. Speaking of family, have you smoothed things over with your dad after the Boom Boom incident? I did. Yeah, we spoke before the press conference. And he apologized. He understands why I was brought to my breaking point. They're my family, and I'll always stick by them, even if it makes me a fool. I think it's admirable. Honestly, I find your loyalty really admirable. It's a great quality to have, Benji, and it's rare to find. Your words seem to really touch him. Thanks for saying that, Melissa, really. Benji stares thoughtfully into the fire. Something seems to preoccupy his mind. What are you thinking? There's some stuff on my mind, but... Whoa, is Benji going to reveal another secret? Whatever it is, you can tell me. I don't know if I can, Melissa. How come? I'm not sure if I can fully trust you yet. Of course you can. Ugh, I should have been closer to Benji so he trusted me with that. Now I'll never know. Off in the distance, a strange noise catches your attention. Did you hear that? I did. Sounds like a woman yelling, crying. You hear it again. I think it's coming from the guest cottage. Is someone hurt? We have to go check. But what if it's the bad person? We need a weapon. We need to bring something to protect ourselves. Benji grabs a metal rod that's used to adjust the burning firewood. Will this work? Sure, yeah, better than nothing. Let's go. You race over to the guest cottages. You and Benji arrive at the cottages, out of breath. Did you see anything, hear anything? Where are they? I can't see anything. Where are the noise again? Okay, it's coming from there, behind the wall. Hidden behind the side of the cottage, you make out two shadows. It must be the bad person and their next victim. Melissa, stay here. I'll go check it out. You want to confront the bad person alone? I'm coming too. You're not going alone. I have to come with you for backup. Okay, but be quiet. You and Benji slowly approach the side of the cottage. The shadowed figures come into view. Benji raises the metal rod above his head and drops it. It clatters to the ground. Before you stand Amelia and Shooter locked in a heated kiss. Amelia? At the sound of Benji's voice, Shooter and Amelia fly apart. You unlocked Amelia's secret. She's a slut cake. Benji, Melissa, what are you two doing out here? We heard a noise. We thought someone was in danger. Would he stick a finger up your butthole? Like, why were you screaming? Shooter looks at the ground, unable to meet Benji's eyes. You're having an affair with Shooter? Benji, I can explain. This isn't what it looks like. It looks like my fiancé is kissing my best friend. Benji's voice has an edge, a coldness you haven't heard before. She's right, man. You gotta hear us out. Benji, take your time. He doesn't have to do anything right now. Benji, do you need a minute? What I need are answers now. Shooter and I have been together for a few months now. It just sort of happened and then spiraled out of control. We hated ourselves for doing this to you, Benji, man. I swear to God. He's right. That's why we ended things tonight. Amelia takes a step towards Benji. Can we go talk, please? Benji nods and they walk off together. Well, you must think I'm a piece of duty, Melissa. I think you're full in love. Yeah, you could say that again. Why? Why do this? With Amelia, of all people. Because I loved her the first moment I met her. I knew she was Benji, so I kept my distance at first, but when she started reciprocating, I just couldn't help myself, Melissa. So when I caught you two in this spot my first day here, we were kissing, yeah. It doesn't matter anymore. Amelia ended things with me tonight. His voice cracks. For the first time, you notice how sad he is. It's for the best, I know, but it still hurts like fudge in hell. He seems really upset over this. I'll console him. You made a bad decision, but you're not a bad person. What if I am? Benji's like a brother to me, and I betrayed him. That is gross. You're all gross, yeah. You're all drunk. Yeah. Benji sees the best in everyone. He'll see it in you, too. I don't know, Melissa. I don't think we'll ever come back from you. Amelia and Benji return, to your surprise, they're holding hands. Are you two okay? What the hell? How'd you manage to work through that so quick? We didn't, Melissa, but this was a start. Look, I ended things with Shooter tonight because I want to be with Benji. Really? We built so much between us, and I can't let it go that quickly. We're going to try to make this work. Benji. I can't be your friend right now, Shooter. I need time. Yeah, right. Okay, I understand. We're gonna head in for the night and talk some more. Okay, see you both tomorrow. Benji and Amelia head inside. An upset Shooter kicks at the brick wall. Fudge! I need to get out of here. Shoot! Shooter! I'll see you later, Melissa. Shoots! Shooter storms off towards Summerland. And then there was one. As the quiet settles in, you remember what Grace said about packing your bag. If this is my last night here, I want to see the beach again. You leave the cottage and head for the water. You take off your shoes and walk along the shore. The warm water laps at your princess toes. Staring into the darkness, you think of Merritt. Merritt, what happened to you? A breeze of salt air hits your lungs. It pulls you into a memory. Whoa. Flashback. You stand by the water. Before you is Merritt. She looks afraid. Melissa, I told you to get rid of that. What are you doing? Her eyes fall to your hand. Something heavy sits there. Melissa. You look down and find yourself holding a boom boom. Another useless, stupid memory. What does that tell me? With a sharp inhale, you're brought back to the present. You've unlocked a new memory. You think back. What? Was that another memory from the night Merritt passed away? You look down at your empty hands, a strange feeling twisting in your gut. Not only was I out here with Merritt before that thing happened, but I had the boom boom on me too. That's weird. Your heartbeat quickens, you hear it pounding in your ears. This is worse than I thought. I wasn't just there at the time of her not passing, and I didn't just find the evidence. All the coincidences are turning out to be much more deadly. I think I brought that boom boom with me to hurt her. Why would you think that, dummy? It's only your phone. You have 2 unread texts. I know what you did to her. Tomorrow, everyone else will know, too. The phone nearly falls to the sand. The blackmailer is back, and they think I did the bad thing to Mary. Another text comes in. When you read it, your heart drops. Enjoy your last night of freedom, Melissa. And that is the end of this chapter. I will see you in chapter 7.